I don't know if you heard or not, but we were in Ireland this past week.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Dublin, Ireland on this Feel Good Friday, August 23rd, 2024. We are live from J.R. Mahin's.
Drinks are on Pat McAfee tonight, fella. Let's go!
Hup, 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 hup. The fact that anybody knows we exist in Ireland, we are so incredibly thankful. So to all of you, we say, Gotcha!
I just want Kurt to know I got 1,000 phone calls when we got in the playoffs. He didn't have anything to do with them not getting in the playoffs, and I didn't either. But we both got hammered.
Some of us did get hammered in it last night. We have real football happening today for the first time in months. This is a beautiful time in a wonderful town. It's fight night, baby! Sheamus is his name.
We gotta go for Georgia Tech. I gotta go. I would be that back in the country if I didn't pick Georgia Tech.
44 yards away to do it. He got it! He got it! And the Yellow Jackets did it!
Great work on that talk, and thank you, Ireland,
Hell yeah.
for being absolutely hospitable as hell. To Robert Mahin and his brother John, you guys were awesome. We can't thank you enough for reaching out to us with the idea, the concept, then making it all go, and then hosting us for most of the evening, then walking us around town, making sure we were good. Big shout out to Patty, the bartender on Friday, who had a hell of a performance. What a legend. To all the bartenders we encountered throughout the rest of Dublin. To the bouncers that maybe I was chest passing Gaelic balls to, that did not know who I was and did not care. Thank you for not beating my ass, taking care of us. And also to the entire city, everybody we encountered, thank you for taking us dumb Yankees in and basically just, I mean, it's because Sheamus. Thank you, Sheamus.
Sheamus, Ireland's favorite son.
Sheamus is an absolute legend. But like the way we were that was a dream. Yeah. That was a bucket list trip to Dublin. And I did see on the internet that there were some people that did not enjoy the show as, we were hammering some drinks and, maybe repeating some conversations and everything else that was maybe happening. Perhaps. I mean, we did throw to a 6-minute package at one point because maybe we had to run to a bathroom on the other side of about 100 lads who had been having a good time. You know, there were some people that really thought that, everything we did was terrible for television and for all that stuff. And to them, I understand why you feel that way. But there's a lot of people who like that show, too. That might have been the most pub experience I think that a lot of people have maybe ever had in their entire life. And I think what we were trying to showcase is that the country of Ireland, for those that don't know a lot about it, obviously like to have a good time, damn hospitable, very passionate about their sports and love their sports as well. The energy was palpable throughout the entirety of the weekend. They felt very honored and thankful to be kicking off the college football season in such a big way. They hosted it perfectly. There was no problems with the stadium. College game day was a mile away from the stadium. That whole entire street packed out. Everywhere we went. Some people didn't know that any Americans were really supposed to be in town, so they were certainly taken back by what the hell's happening here. Just being so open as they were with us, it's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And they say when in Rome, do as the Romans do. How the fuck was I supposed to sit in that pub for 3 hours on a Friday at 5 p.m. local and just without a PA system, so they could not hear what we were saying? With the lads sending drinks and getting drinks, I'm supposed to turn that down? If you are a person that feels like what we did was wrong, I fear that we're never going to be able to agree on much.
No.
Because in my head, as beers were getting sent up to me, I actually thought to myself, if I end up jugging 10 Guinnesses during this show, people have to be fucking
Absolute legend.
Wildly impressed.
Yeah, impressed.
They have to think. People were not thinking that. Not one bit. To those people, we apologize. But to the people that ride with us and support with us and heard us talk about this all week last week, pretty much what was going to end up happening, and for going to bat for me and for all of us, we appreciate you. But more importantly, to the people that enjoy the hell out of life and like enjoy sport and like don't mind having a good time. You know, DJ Khaled has a thing he's rolling on right now. Like, it's okay to be happy. Like, it's okay to be. For those types of people, we hope we did, you know, a little bit of justice for how awesome the weekend was. But also, fuck all those other people. Let's just continue to enjoy this ride.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know, like, I was reading some of them. I'm like, who cares? We were so lucky and so thankful. But I do know that the Toxic Table has one particular man that they would like to pay a tribute to, I do believe. And Ty, you're actually trying to resemble him today and maybe for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you first said we were going over there and we heard earlier last week that Florida State was bringing 30,000 people over, I think at least I assumed, I don't know what everyone else did, I was like, oh, okay, when we do the show, like it's gonna be a bunch of American people who are fans of the show that are in the pub. Like the amount of Irish lads who were actually like fans of the show who showed up, like most of the conversations we had were people who were from Dublin, who were from Ireland, and no one made a bigger impact on us than the NFL Ireland lads, and more specifically one Michael McQuade, NFL McQuade. There he is.
Legend.
Love you, McQuade. Love you, McQuade. Everywhere we looked, boom, it was McQuade.
There's McQuade.
Just McQuade waiting for us. Hey, you lads got any questions? You need me to answer any questions for you? You need me to get you into this bar? I'm almost certain that McQuade, he has like a series of tunnels underneath Dublin that he owns and operates, because we would see McQuade at a bar. We would leave. We'd walk 15 minutes to a different bar, and then boom, McQuade pouring pints behind the bar. Just already there, already knew what we wanted to drink. I mean,
he already prepped them. Like, hey, there's gonna be there could be couple shirtless people walking in here.
Exactly.
Okay, there's gonna be a couple. Normally, everything in you says kick them out of here. Don't worry about it.
Right.
That McQuade in the Mahans.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
True legends.
Absolute legend.
They will live in my heart forever.
Yeah.
Forever they will.
Sheamus too. Like
Yes,
Sheamus,
yes,
the entire show. Like, first of all, the flight over was basically like a 6-hour just, hey, let's ask Sheamus as many Irish stupid questions we can. We actually, kind of held up the plane almost. Yeah, there was a point where me and Sheamus did come to blows a bit, just because, that's going to happen when you're drinking as many Guinnesses as we were. Yeah, they were. And we were just kind of, rubbing shoulders going at it. And him going behind the bar for the entire show was so cool. Like, I don't know. He mentioned to us he doesn't really get home as often. So for him to take the time while he was home to do this for us during the show, and then also, the entire night, really. That wasn't the only bar he was behind. The next 2 bars after that, he was behind pouring pints, leading songs. Me and Gumsh have been listening to this song that he sang maybe 20 times in one of the Irish pubs that everyone joined in on. But Sheamus, like true legend, and talk about a banger after banger. It really was banger after banger after banger over in Dublin. I mean, that was legitimately the greatest time of my life. I'll remember that forever. And yeah, we chugged more than a few pints of Guinness that day. And for the people that didn't like that show,
come on.
Like, you try to say no to a baby Guinness.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are we supposed to do? I mean, the saying is literally when in Rome.
Yeah.
There has never been a more when in Ireland. Our football was being celebrated.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so all American football fans that are in the area, Ireland, Northern Ireland, down there in County Cork, where I guess I'm from County Antrim, actually.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was from County Cork. That is not.
Thank God.
I'm from
Thank God you're not.
Well, that's what Sheamus would say, and certainly have some conversations about that. But we just cannot say enough thank yous to Ireland. Game day came pretty quick that next day, though, I will say.
Yeah, snuck up on you.
That may have been your finest hour.
You were pro.
Thank you.
Pro, yeah. Pro's pro. I was impressed.
I appreciate that. So it all goes, and a lot of people I saw saying I got IVs or something like that. When would that happen?
No.
I don't know when the time.
Well,
or where.
McQuade would have been able to.
He may have snuck in your hotel room.
McQuade might have gave me some IVs. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. And Rob Mahan might have as well, but yeah, there was no time to get the IVs, but there certainly was like a expectation, though, of like, all right, can't be out hooting with the Owls if you can't soar with the Eagles in the morning.
That's right.
You know, shout out to Coach Stu. May he rest in peace. But it really was like, as the night was going on, game day was a prevalent.
Yes.
Patty, one more. Patty, you want another? Yeah, I guess. Yep. Here's Slanja. And then that song would be sung. And then bang, we're off and running. And then it's just like, am I supposed to stop this? How many more times am I going to be in Ireland ever?
Who knows?
Life?
Well, I guess 364 days, probably. I mean,
if that becomes an annual thing, I do believe I will die much younger than expected, even though I don't know how I made it past 30. I had a conversation with Coach Saban the next day. He goes, how are you doing, man? I think he had like 3 when I was on, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Multiply it by about 100.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we really got after it. Miss Terry, obviously, incredible dancer. I mean, the Trad Band, can't thank them enough. How about the dancer, the Irish dancers?
They were great.
The Irish Entertainment. I don't want to say collective club.
Oh, you did say it on the show.
Something like that. Everybody was so nice. Everybody was so nice. The tech people, Big Rob, I believe, Big Al was in there. And Dahi was in. I mean, the amount of folks that were. Big Paul was my driver. He was in there. There was a guy, Florida State guy in the lobby that tried to fight me. Shout to him, too.
Yeah.
Nice. One tried fighting me, too.
It's basically everybody but Ken, who told us that if we brought pizzas onto the plane, that the entire airport might explode.
Ken has high anxiety. Ken worked at the airport. We were an hour and a half late to the plane not because of traffic and getting to airport, not because of anything else. And the lad that was, I believe, put in place to oversee our travels to make sure we got in smooth and out smooth, he might have had 2 heart attacks just on that particular day. And I would like to let Ken know we appreciate how diligent he was.
Of course.
And we made home.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So good work, Ken.
Absolutely.
We can't forget Marge either. She was an absolute treasure. She sold us all the flat caps, and she called Gumpy a dipshite, which was...
Gave me a kiss. It was truly wonderful.
I missed the dipshite because I was at a meeting.
Correct.
Very bummed out about that. But the caps were...
You did get your flat cap.
Amazing. I did get the flap cap. It made it home. Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure it
Brought
did.
mine.
How about that? That Gaelic ball
Oh, man.
getting taken. I mean, it should have actually. I was chest passing people just walking.
Yeah. It was great.
I'm walking down the street just, hey, look alive. You know, and then I'm trying to juggle it. I can barely stand up.
Good pass.
True treasure.
I assume late there. They got a little loose. I assume. We had so much fun. Thank you, Ireland. And they should be able to host more.
Yes.
I think Ireland should come back live.
McQuade.
We will, McQuade.
Your wishes are command.
We will, McQuade. I think Ireland in Dublin should be able to host more. And I think I may have read some stuff on the internet about Dublin before going there, about how things are and what's taking place. That was not our experience at all.
No.
Everybody was cool.
Top
Everything
class.
was set up. And one last thank you, Ireland.
Love you, Ireland.